All right, you are in the kitchen with Jelly 007. And tonight, it's corn on the cob. And I know that's straightforward and not much to it, but hey, I was cooking it, so I thought I'd video it. Right there's one I've already started. I just cut the ends off of them. I'm going to do 5 ears tonight. I just cut the end off, that end right there, and obviously pull the shuck off. It's simple. Like I said, straightforward. I use that brush. I really do. I keep that in my kitchen. I know that's not my tire brush, but that's kind of what it is, and it works great. So I use that brush to clean the silk off, and then we're going to cook it in the Instant Pot, of course, and it takes like 2 minutes. I mean, you can vary that a couple of minutes and make a big difference, but we're going to do this in 2 minutes tonight, and then we're going to put my favorite seasoning, of course, Lawry's seasoning, and a big scoop of that right there on it in that bucket after I pull it out, and let it melt that butter and shake it around a little bit, and I guarantee you it'll be the best corn you ever ate. It is every time. And I bought that at the store, and I bought this at the grocery store, and it's fantastic. You get it out of the garden, and it really is. But anyhow, I'm going to get that started, and I'll be right back. Okay, I thought I would show one I know this is beginner, obviously, level, but I want to show it right quick. It's going to be a short video anyhow. This is the end I'm talking about cutting off. Just cut that end off with a good knife. Obviously be careful. And then all you got to do after that is, make sure my video is going to be good, is just get hold of that, pull it off, just strip it back one time, and get the husk off of it, which is easier said than done sometimes, but you can see it's happening. And then get all that off you can, just like that, over the sink where you can get it out of there. You can run water and it'll stop in your strainer. You want your strainer in there. And then just get a little bit of water going. And this right here. And like I said, it's simple, and I'm sure most people know how, but I wanted to show it just because we got time and it's not going to be a long video. So anyhow, there you go. Perfect corn ready to go into the Instant Pot, and that's where it's going. But anyhow, I'll be back in a second. Okay, there's what it looks like in the pot. 5 ears of corn. We're going to put 1.5 cups of water. Nothing but water. Nothing else is in there. Everything else will go on once it's cooked. We're going to put the lid on. We're going to put the vent in the sealed position. We're going to hit manual. And actually, it's already set for 2 minutes, so we don't have to do anything else. Just wait on it to come up to pressure, which ought to take about 10 minutes. And then we'll see what some cooked corn on the cob looks like out of the Instant Pot. Be right back. All right, the time is up, and I was about right on that. It took right at 10 minutes for it to come up to pressure. So we're going to do a quick release on it. Again, I say in all my videos, watch where your hand is. You don't want it here. You're fixing to see why. So I'm going to knock the release of pressure. And we'll let that bleed down. We're going to put it in here. Be right back. All right, so the pin just dropped. We're going to see what the corn looks like. And like I said, the pin's down, so we're going to open it up. And watch out for the steam with the camera, but it looks just like always, absolutely perfect. And we're going to set that there. And we're going to move this to here. Let's see. I'll pull that out. We're going to put it in a bucket, and we're going to put a bunch of corn on it. A bunch of butter on it. And some Lawry's. And I'm telling you, it is absolutely, I believe, the best way to cook corn. And I think we're at somewhere around probably 15 minutes. And that's a good bit of butter, but it's 5 ears of corn, so I go ahead and put it up. If I need more, I may put more, but for now, we're going to go with that. I'm going to shake some of this on here. And I'll probably put more of this before it's over with. Just going to shake a little bit in there where I get, once that butter melts, we can roll it around in this Tupperware bowl. And we're going to let it sit just like that for a minute and see how it looks in about 2 or 3 minutes. And go from there, because I got a feeling that's probably close. I can see it's going to take a minute for all that to melt, and it'll get butter on it, and then when you serve it right out of that container, it's going to be good. But we'll let that sit a minute, and I'll come back and we'll finish it up. All right, I've moved it in here to the table where I'm going to have it, and you can see it built up a little pressure in there, actually. So I can see right now it's got enough butter, but it needs some more of the seasoning salt. I mean, you can even put regular salt. You don't have to use seasoning salt. The Lawry's. I mean, I love it. I do love it on corn. And if you're watching my videos, I love it on a lot of things. It's a one season every pantry should have, I would say. It does a lot of things really well. It's got a lot of flavors in it that work great. But you're about to see about the whole deal. I'm going to let this sit just a little bit longer, but that is pretty close to the way I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let it sit maybe 5 more minutes. It's probably been out of the Instant Pot now for maybe less than 5, around 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm going to let it sit about 5 more minutes under that pressure of the container, and we're going to put some on a plate, and I'm going to eat some just to make sure it's done and that it tastes good. So we'll come back in a minute and finish up that. Okay, the corn has been out of here, been out of the Instant Pot for about 5 minutes, and you can hear it pop that lid open. So we're going to try some. You know what? I may shake it up just a little bit to get a little more butter on it. I did that amazingly without getting any on me. So now I've got pepper and salt, just regular salt, because I do like just regular salt on top. I mean, this is, you see it on here, and I can shake more, but I'll put more salt on it. You know, I'll put regular salt on it too, and some pepper. So that being said, but I mean, you can see that is, it looks fantastic. You know, I mean, it's got a good color to it. It's got a lot of flavor. I promise you. It's cooked right. It's a little hot right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure that's pretty warm, but I'm fixing to try it. And to me, 2 minutes is perfect. I say 2 minutes with a quick release, and then leaving it in that container for about, I don't know, it's probably, you know, under 10 minutes. Somewhere around 8, 9 minutes. Can't be that big a deal. But that's store-bought corn. It's in March. I mean, and it is absolutely fantastic. You just can't, you can't beat this method for cooking corn. It's like everything with Instant Pot. It has a lot of good qualities. It cooks a lot of things that you've done all your life a different way. It does. I used to do this in the microwave all the time, and I liked it. It was good. Nothing wrong with that method. But this right here I like better. I just do. It's cooked perfect. But anyhow, In the Kitchen with Jelly 007. Y'all come back to see me. Like and subscribe if you want to. No big deal if you don't. But cook you some corn. I'm telling you, you'll love it. Get you an Instant Pot if you don't have one, or an electric pressure cooker of some kind. And cook some corn on the cob in it. You and your whole family will love it. Anyhow, y'all come back to see me. Y'all have a good night.